What's up, my beautiful peeps? Crispy is back, just with a little life update for y'all. So I gave up my dream of living in LA finally, officially, and I almost cut it down completely. I'm selling my house there to move here to Vegas. And yeah, I'm here in Vegas right now, and I honestly could not be happier, and I honestly have not felt ever more happy in my life than living full time in Vegas. And it's so funny because for the longest time, my biggest dream was living in LA. I've had so many years and years and years of that American dream. If you guys know, I'm not American. I am German by citizenship, and I moved to this country to fulfill my dream 15 years ago. And I lived for a long time in LA after bouncing around the country for a while. And officially, I took that step now, and I am selling my house, and I'll be cutting all my ties with LA. So for a lot of people, it's like, why would you do that? Obviously, there's a big financial decision behind it as well, because the more money you start making in LA, you pay a lot more taxes, right? We're talking upwards of 10% more taxes. But that was honestly not the only decision. I realized that living in LA, I was getting stuck more and more in this toxic rat race. A lot of people don't really know this and don't really see it, or maybe never realize it, even though they should realize it, is the fact that we as humans in places like LA, I mean, that race where it's all about money, it's all about looks, it's all about how many followers you have and whatnot. It is something that got a little bit to me, but not even in a bad way. I thankfully never really got stuck there. As you guys know, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't gamble, I don't do any of those things. The gym is my addiction. If you've been following me for a while, I think you know that. But I saw more and more and more that if I don't leave that place, if I don't leave LA, I will not find that happiness. It is really true that it's quite difficult to find real people in LA. With that said, some of my best friends are the people that I've met in LA over the years, and I've met some phenomenal people, from people that you guys don't know to people that are extremely famous. They're very nice. But I do have to say that also, I've been hit with a lot of reality when I look at it, and I see that people maybe treat me different because of the following that I have and whatnot. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to stop posting or whatever. Like, this is my career, and I love doing this, and I want to continue doing YouTube videos especially. That's what I really want to focus on. But as you guys maybe know, I'm a live streamer. I mean, really, that's my number one thing. I'm a live streamer on TikTok. I stream every day, 4 hours at least. If you guys want to tune in, by the way, I usually start around 7 or 8 p.m. Eastern time. That's when you'll see me stream. So if you tune in at 8 p.m. Eastern time, for sure you'll see Crispy live. On TikTok again, same usernames, basically Crispy Matt. You'll find me. But I had to make a decision of what I want to do in life, and it's very funny when I came here and I followed the American dream. And the American dream for me really never was being an influencer. The American dream was, you come here, you move here, you buy a house, etc. And I bought that house, and I think since I owned that house, I've never been less happy in my life than I was before. What I'm trying to say, I've never been as unhappy in my life as I've been since owning that house. And the truth of that is that I really have to say that owning a house is just a pain in the ass. And as someone that always hated school, for example, too, I think it was always that type of work. It's like owning a house is exactly that type of work that I hated, which is paperwork, administrative work, etc. Shit like that, constantly. Now I'm renting an apartment in Vegas that costs me less than my mortgage in LA, a lot less. And I have all these incredible amenities in my apartment that neither I use nor anybody else, but this is the common room. I'll show you guys super quick. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful, 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 beautiful place. The pool is out there and whatnot. I've never used it so far. To be fair, it's also winter, so I'm not per se, missing out on anything yet. But I feel a lot more relaxed and a lot more calm. And I do also think, me being 31 years old right now, I think the older you get, and I'm not saying I'm old, but at 31, you're certainly not 25 anymore or 21 years old. And I think that over time, I've realized that I don't want to live in the hectic of everything. So, Vegas obviously has a bad reputation, or reputation of the strip in general. But for me, it's really not that. For me, I live quite outside of Vegas. I don't live in the city per se. And I have a nice little one-bedroom apartment that I share with my puppies. And I'll do another life update, I think, on my two dogs. I don't think I've ever done it. And I've gotten quite a lot of requests on doing that. So I'll do a little bit of a life update there. And I think I'm going to also open up slowly but surely about my life, as in relationship-wise too. I've never talked about it on previous videos because, to a certain degree, I've always been very afraid of opening up about a relationship or a possible relationship, simply because how I've seen social media tear people apart. But I think that wall eventually is going to come down as well, to where I can share a little bit more of my life, and you guys can really get into here and see not just what I do on a daily basis, but really how I feel and what it's like to be me. And at the end of the day, I think that's kind of the best influencing I can do and give, especially maybe if I catch some younger people that want to do this, that want to be a full-time streamer, because that's really what I am. Like, I do create content and I'm a content creator, but streaming is what pays the bills. Live streaming is what pays my bills. So I have to say that, at the core of it, I am a live streamer. If I wasn't doing that, it'd be really difficult not to go back and be employed by someone else, because, with 500 views or whatever I get on YouTube, that will not pay the bills. Now, I do have to say that eventually the goal is that I'm able to pay my bills maybe with YouTube videos, and as these social media platforms have evolved, they don't pay us really shit. I have to say, like, YouTube pays you, but I have 1.4 million followers on TikTok, 270,000 on Instagram. Meta and TikTok, they don't really pay you much for your business, I'd say, when it comes to short format. Now, when you look at long format videos, it changes everything. So anyways, that's my quick little life update for y'all, why I am now living in Vegas full time, and I'm extremely happy, and I honestly cannot wait to continue my life here and see what life brings. And wish me luck, guys. I'm trying to sell my house in LA. I hope to sell it for more than what I bought it for 3 years ago, and that's kind of it. I'm also going to be posting a couple more workout vlogs, but it's not going to be a daily thing anymore, guys. I will not be posting daily workout vlogs anymore. But if you like my channel, make sure you subscribe, guys. Make sure you follow along my journey in this crazy world that we call life. And if you guys have any questions, just flood the comments as always.